G'day guys, we're here at the soy buakhao market here. I'll just step outside and just show you what we're doing here and like that. So just here, okay, we'll just go for a bit of a stroll here, nothing too exciting. Yeah, here we got some nice coconuts here. It's all pretty same here, but different. I love my fruit, which I think a lot of you people will. So we'll just go for a little stroll and a little chat and see if we can find some nice things. There's always cheap clothing here as well, you know, and they always bargain as well, especially if you walk off. If you don't like their price, just walk off or say thank you, and they'll straight away drop a price. You know, I try not to haggle much because I know these Thais have been doing it really tough, so I don't really mind. Actually, a good tip, guys. Like, I don't drink alcohol, and I've been having some frustrations when I go into a bar and I say like, oh, I want like a pineapple juice or some type of juice. Like, they actually bring it with alcohol, and luckily for me, I smelled it before I was about to drink it. So yeah, I'm glad I had a bit of a smell and said, hey. Yeah, but there was a bit of an interesting story last night. One of my mates, he asked for a soda, and they brought him a cider, and about half an hour later, I actually asked for a soda, and she said, "Do you want a cider?" And so I can see where the similarities of cider and soda can be very similar. But that's the only issues I've come across here since I've moved here. Soda and cider. Somewhat like a Seinfeld episode with the salsa. Here's some watches. How you going, mate? Have you got a B. George watch by any chance? No? Okay. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, no, he didn't have a B. George watch here in Pattaya. I'll go down to the other place and see if they have a B. George watch. I have a very warped sense of humour, guys. Okay guys, so here's the outside of the market. So you just come down soy buakhao. So originally the market was here, and then it moved over here, and now it's moved back over here again. So it's back. Here's some AC/DC shirts. Great Australian band. Oh, well, they're technically Scottish lads, but Australia claimed them, a bit like the Bee Gees. Bee Gees were English, and they emigrated to Australia, and we claimed them. So yeah, if you're coming here for a short trip, you don't really need to pack much, because you can buy everything here. But since my trip was a permanent one, I was wanting to bring certain clothings which had sentimental to me. So I ended up having like, I think it was like 35 kilo or something of clothes. And I only brought a couple of pairs of shoes. Like, I used to have an addiction to buying shoes. At one stage I had over 311 pairs of sneakers, mostly Nike Air Maxes, and I had mostly the M90s and the 87s as well, and had a few pairs of Reeboks as well, and some rare ones. I've got a smashing pair of Basquiat Reeboks, very rare. And yeah, the thing with collecting shoes is that if you don't wear them, they become very brittle after a while. Like I noticed with Nike Air Max Stabs, I had several pairs and I went to wear them after they were sitting, and as soon as I put them on, the soles actually disintegrated. So I actually had to chuck out a fair few shoes over the years. But yeah, I sold most of them to fund a trip a few years ago, so that was pretty interesting. Okay guys, we'll wrap it up there, and thanks guys, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next episode.